Are we live? That's the key thing. Are we live? Chat, what's going on, chat? Just wanted to make sure I was on real quick. It's been a while. I'm going to fix things up real quick. See me closely. Fix things up, yo. I'm going to start in a few. Just let me get set up real quick. I'm giving time for people to come in. You know what I'm saying? So just give me a few. I also want to be able to see some of the comments too, you know what I'm saying? So good afternoon. What's going on, world? What's going on, Facebook? What's going on, YouTube? Very exciting week today. I am your king, Michael El Reyy, and welcome to Ring Fever with El Reyy. Folks, we're just going to chat a little bit on Facebook for a little bit. People been hitting me up. My account this week was hacked. It was stopped. The funny thing is, it always gets banned or flagged right after. It always gets flagged and banned right after I start talking about a certain individual. Hey, Net Dog, what's going on here, Net Dog? Can you hear me? We got Net Dog, my man Net Dog, aka Mr. Paul Neglio. I hope you're listening because I already added you in, and they can see the table. But anyway, it looks like every time I talk about a certain individual and I start exposing them for what they are, I start getting flagged. I start getting these community something, like community violation stuff. And it's getting to the point where, like, I don't affect people's money. When I do journalistic stuff, I like to call myself a street journalist. I don't mess with people's money because I like to make money in this industry. And unfortunately, the guy who we're talking about thinks he's a bully and he thinks him and his friends are going to run me out the industry. It's not going to happen. I got flagged. My account was hacked or something happened to it where I was suspended for 180 days for an appeal. I can't even use my real name as a burner account. So it just caused confusion. It caused a lot of things like what exactly I'm going to do. So what I did was I regrouped. I spoke to a couple of other people, and I have an agent now who's going to be taking care of me. Brandon Wilson, what up, man? What's popping, man? Thank you for joining us.
They hosted a literal drag queen show for kids.
I see you. Let me see how do I let me mute Neck Dog over here until he comes back. But Brandon, what up? Yo, I appreciate you. I just send you a like right now. It made me feel the type way because every time I feel like I'm getting up there in this industry, like whether it's my podcast, whether it's anything associated with, you guys come up and you guys just start flagging me. What's going on, brother? I just put you on mute. Can you hear me?
What's going on? Can you hear me? Mic check.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I hear you loud and clear on this, baby.
Why don't I have hearing on? Okay, your audio is going through my computer instead of my headset, though.
Oh, I don't know what you got going on, Primo. That's that 1950.
I think I got it now. Here we go.
That's that 1954 technology you still got there from Russia.
Please, son, that's MacBook technology.
That's the MacBook technology. So back what I was
Still
saying, Paul.
going. Where are we talking about? Where are we at?
We're talking about every time I seem to get up in this streaming wars that I got going on, I always end up getting flagged when I talk about one individual and the things he does online. And I know Mark has been getting the shitty end of the stick this week since I haven't Mark Black, what is it, Blacker? He's a fan. I know he's been sick of some of the stuff going on in the indies. And it looks like every time I talk, people get offended and they want to start flagging me. So this week I lost the account, as you know. I gained it back. I gained it back because of the fans were hitting up Facebook saying that I got hacked and, it's bullshit, I appreciate everybody that did that. I spoke to the promoter of NCW. We have what is it? 2 more VIP tickets?
Yes, sir. 2 more.
2 more VIP tickets that I'm gonna give out with the hashtag hacked. And those are 2 free tickets for any individual that pick it up. And sometime in the near future, when the show starts getting bigger and bigger, I'm gonna do an appreciation for all these people that actually stood by their guns and say, "Yo, we want El Rey. Like El Rey is the dude we need."
I put it in the chat. Promo code hacked.
Promo code hacked. Brendan, what's up, man? I see you still there, yo.
Let me get my Facebook.
I hope you're training out there. You know what I mean? Hope you're still doing your thing. But guys, we need to come to a standing when it comes to Facebook and all this stuff that we do. This is entertainment. We do this to entertain people. If the wrestlers and other promoters don't like what we say, that is your problem. Don't be a public figure. If you're a public figure, the key word is public. You have no life. Everything's out in the open for everyone to see.
Default.
Let me mute you while you figure this out.
There we go.
Oh, you got it?
Got it. Yep. Now we're Gucci.
So when you got guys actually trying to make it in this industry and they're doing different things and you're not doing your thing, don't fucking sit there and hit the flag button and be upset. I mean, do better. I mean, are you going to sue Channel 11 or what are the news stations out here in Florida?
Bay News 9. I don't know. I'm Tampa boy, so
yeah. Day News 9. Are y'all gonna sue Eyewitness News and stuff like that
Joe
when they expose
8 on your side? Maybe they're gonna get Joe Ducey after you. 8 on your side.
Jeez, bro, it's starting to feel like that. It's like this one individual can't. He likes to
allegedly though.
Allegedly, because yeah, you're right.
If you look at the Instagram, it could be one of your ex-girlfriends if you look at the name of the Instagram.
No, I looked it up already. It was some sort of it was a dude. I looked up.
Maybe it's a dude and dressed with a dress on. I don't know.
Let me tell you something. None of my ex-girlfriends want to destroy my life. Trust me.
Over here at NCW, we're tired of that shit. Okay, we don't give a damn.
Make America great again. Make wrestling great again.
An assassin's gonna have to come through the Gulf of America. He's calling it the Gulf of Cuba. We know it's the Gulf of America.
Hey, Brendan says I'm still doing my thing with my twin brother. Well, then let me see some action. Let me see some action.
We're gonna get the twins worked in season 2. We're gonna get the twins worked in season 2.
Well, now that we got
use them for cease and desist.
Now that we cease and desist. I love the name, by the way. That's what
this happened to come about. God is good. If you believe God leads you in your path every day, you live no life in fear.
That's what
fear no man.
May 31st is beginning to feel like,
May 31st is just the kickoff of the second half of our season 1. I mean, we're talking about a company that's been in business since January, has had 2 shows, and
already had
over the Florida scene. I don't like to say taking over because I don't think I've even been on my full potential. I feel like an 8-cylinder car that only has 4 cylinders running. I felt like a 4-cylinder turbo that the turbo didn't work the first show.
I told
Like,
you.
there's been so many hiccups and
Oh no, but that's part of the business
interferences and hurdles and that part of the business shit. I'm putting an end to that.
That's that Florida shit,
That's
bro.
that old shit. No, I don't. Maybe Florida old. I don't know.
It's like I said.
Right.
There's no more.
Let me share this stream a little bit here.
There's no more professional wrestling in Florida. There's different genres. Remember that. You have your cosplay genre. You have your garage wrestling. You have your backyard wrestling. You got your I believe I'm a wrestler wrestling. What's the other? You got bar wars now. You got wrestling in bars now. You got wrestling in
Remember the one they just threw some plastic down on a floor in a bar?
Yeah, they just it's
over the head with a light bulb.
It's what genre are you? Basically, that's what you got to ask nowadays. Oh, you're a wrestler? What genre are you?
I think we're just leaning back towards that sports entertainment and maybe like mixing that with professional wrestling now.
What are we mixing if people don't? If the wrestlers don't understand what's entertainment and what's a gimmick, they get butt hurt over every little thing that they see. The fans love it. Let's be real. We do this for the fans, but it's like, bro.
Boys in here. What up, Jonathan? What up, Brandon? Y'all keep grinding and much love respect to y'all. Yeah,
I see the late. Let's talk real quick. Forget about the drama, bro. Let's talk about the show coming up. I missed some things. What is the competition going on between?
I mean, this show I blew the budget. Let's be real. We're worried about growing NCW. Look at the names that first we've established our homegrown roster. The guys who've been there from the beginning. We got to talk about them first. The Tommy Burnses. I think last year he was your most improved, or he came out of nowhere. I mean, I've known Tommy going on 10 damn years now, y'all. This is something we've been grinding and working on with the music. And now the mayhem with sports entertainment. Because like you said, I think these guys in Florida effed up this professional wrestling.
Well, let's think about it.
I think I'm going to go back to sports.
No.
Entertainment.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Actors Guild, SAG certified stuntman. We're my artist, Broadcast Music Inc. We're AFTRA. So I think we're leaning back more on that entertainment side because these creds, they can't make up, okay? They can cosplay. They can fart in each other's faces and give.
I seen that too. That's something.
Your uncle put you in the head scissors, you know.
Yeah, they pay to fart in people's faces.
That's not that, folks. These people are paying you. Giving you a script like, I want Chino Bambino to slap Two-Tune Tommy in the nutsack.
So
throwing up custom matches.
They forget the fact that
the
fans
WWA, the weirdo wrestling.
Listen, they forget the fact that the fans are the ones that pay, and they're so used to wrestling without fans. They don't know what fans are. Let's be serious. There's some shows you see that are just, you look and there's 10 people on one side, 7 people on another, 8. But then when you start to think, those are all plus ones. Those are all family members that the actual wrestlers brought. Now, if you look at other companies, it's like when you start doing good here in Florida and you start creating a buzz and you get 100, 200, 300 fans to come to your show, you don't catch beef with fans. You catch beef with wrestlers that are bittered because you succeeded in numbers. So point being taken, NCW had 2 shows. I went to the first one. Second one, I wasn't able to go. They drew a huge crowd, first and second show. And over 200.
The owners, they booked 3 more shows. So if it wasn't real or it was AI or whatever the hell they're saying,
Oh, you got AI fans?
Pulled out of the chairs that were there. There was no more there was no more seats for ass.
How you got AI involved? How that works?
Man, there's all kinds of claims out there. You know, the haters gonna hate, but like,
hey
Tommy Burns.
Hey Tommy, I had send you a link. Click that on, and I'll throw you on. It's on your messenger.
He's at work. He can't.
Oh, he's at work.
I'm here in spirit every day. My name is going around somewhere. Blast my ass. Are they really that relevant? You know, they had a chance though, Tommy. They fucking had a chance. They had a chance to put Tommy Burns.
You know what I think it is, bro? What it is
they had a chance to put a Nick Swift in a position.
Yeah. And what it is jealousy. They took a look at Tommy, right? And they judged him right away without him stepping in the ring, without him doing anything. They just judged him off the fact of who was the first person that trained him. Okay? I'm gonna put it out there. When these wrestlers hold on.
Gone through that has that stigma.
Yeah. But hold on. I noticed, okay, because a lot, like I said, a lot of these guys don't go out. A lot of these guys don't have a life. They live in their own bubble. You could tell. Music Mayhem volume first show. You could tell a lot of these people outside.
Bubble? What brand is that bubble, by the way?
The bubble? Who knows? It could be the fart bubble. It could be the fart bubble. It could be the cosplay bubble.
Dodge. I thought they were living in their car.
So
I'm not going to say who. We'll just say in the artist.
No, let's talk about this. I want to bring something up because you was there.
Sorry,
you was there.
Go.
So Tommy now, right? Remember, this is my first time meeting Tommy face to face. Tommy gets on the microphone in front of 200 people, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's a rapper. I didn't know this. And at least 70 people in the crowd knew every song he had. They sung it word for word, including the kids. Right there, I went back. Did I not go back to and say, yo, Tommy's a rapper? And he said, Primo, he's been doing this on the music scene for a very long time. And I was like, oh, shit. Did I not look him up and realize all his videos are 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K?
And all real, too. Not bots, all organic, all real fans.
Now the jabronis go online. They see he wrestled good because he wrestled Nick Swift that day. That was a pretty good match. You know what I mean? They see that he's over right now, and they notice the music. They notice his little music career. So now everything is Tommy this, Tommy that, Tommy this, Tommy that. Yo, bro, none of you dudes wanted him. Y'all judged him from just by appearance. Y'all judged him. Now that y'all know,
Swift trained me. Tommy Burns said, let that be known. I've been a student at PWA, but the students trained me, not the trainer.
Ooh, shots fired, kid. Shots fired.
El Mascarado trained him, technically.
I would definitely like to. Brendan Wilson, I would definitely. Hold on. Brendan Wilson, I would definitely like to meet Nick Swift one day. Love his wrestling. I support you, Tommy, and the company. That's what's up, brother. Let me give you a like real quick.
Yeah, maybe we get his contact info, Mike. Let's get the I think I got him.
So Brendan gonna hit me up, and if you had him at May 31st,
help out and make him, bring him in and ring crew at least for the end of season 1, and then hopefully get him on the roster for season 2.
Speaking of that, does anybody know what the hell am I doing May 31st? Does anybody know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I don't worry about it. You like guys, they want to know who they're wrestling. They want to know how many minutes they have, and they want to figure all this out. And 2 minutes into the match, they forget everything.
Well, I send you a message.
You need to worry about selling some damn tickets. Damn it!
Listen,
hot dog.
I send you a message, bro. I'm about to be on a big podcast next week. They postponed it this week. I'm going on next week. So that means my rate goes up, right?
I mean, you're already paid in book contract signed.
But I'm just saying, if I go
once you get an NCW tag, they all start, they cry, or they don't even, the fish hooks, you got the fish hooks in the pocket.
All right. I just looked at the chat. It says, I'm the best ring announcer in the state of Florida. Jonathan Adam Lane.
You gotta
Listen,
love the confidence.
I love the
I
confidence.
mean, he's been over here at the compound. You see that, like Tommy Burns. Let's just talk about it. He was that whatever for 4 or 5 years, like he said. I think Cassidy even said it. He ain't driving 2 hours to do blow up drills and up downs. They want to learn. They come here to the compound in 1 year, in 6 months. They learn from El Mascarado and Swift what they learn in 4 or 5 years. It's accelerated training. It's accelerated programming. It's learning these high spots and learning psychology. And a lot of people don't know.
Not psychology.
Lane even came over here one afternoon and practiced on the mic, practice calling it, did announcing for us here at the compound. See, these are some behind the scenes stuff that goes on that we don't really tell everybody because we already know what's going through with the copycat wrestling out there. So, I mean, if we give them all the inners and outers.
You have Jonathan and Ashton right now fighting for the head position of ring announcer. Not technically fighting, but fighting.
Well,
do you like his style?
So.
Do you like Jonathan's style, or what are you a fan of, Jonathan or Ashton?
I mean, overall, Ashton, we're bringing Ashton into the scene. The kid is multi-talented. The question is does he have too much on his plate now? He's trying to manage. He's trying to ring announce. He's trying to get other wrestlers, build a faction or something.
He's trying to color commentate too on the side.
Yeah, so love the kid, love the passion. I mean, if every worker had as much passion and love for it as him, or they could go back to 17 and think about if you could go back to being him at 17, how far you would be in your career now.
Oof, yeah.
Okay, because he's doing stuff that a lot of the workers aren't. Even the guys booked now. You know why? Because he loves it. He sees what scalability, and damn it, he sold the most tickets besides Tommy and Nick.
I had to burp real quick.
You know, out of the pool of guys that I based, Tommy and Swift are my franchise.
Hold on one second. Hold on,
along with my heavyweight champ, Fidel.
Primo, hold on real quick. Yeah. Abdullah, stop coming on my live to try to sell your fucking belts, kid. You're worse than a car salesman. I swear to God, kid. I love you. If we need belts, we will hit you up. It's one of them. Yes, Abdullah, bro. That's my belt guy, bro.
Sell cars for Swift. You'll do 30 a month,
bro. That dude will make 30 a month quick. The way he's so persistent. I got a belt for you. I got a belt for you. Like, hold on, bro. Like, hold on.
I use Muhammad anyway. So shout out my dudes. We got some of the nice.
Hey, so I noticed Ashton and
grab one here.
A couple of these low budget managers been wearing belts lately. Is that like a new trend?
I mean,
you got a belt too? You got a hold on.
This is our heritage belt.
Hold on.
Belt.
Hold on. Let me.
Right. So there we go.
All right. Do I look cool with my belt now?
Ashton had that belt, and it was calling him one night. He's staring at it, and everybody knows about the Fight Night champ. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people know about the Fight Night championship, and Tommy Burns basically taking.
Everybody got a belt. I got a belt too,
and turning it into his own, and that became the Fight Night championship belt at NCW.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was there with them. And I think let's go back to the Twins, because I remember that day at the Pegasus Lounge. Rest in peace, the Pegasus. Man, great times at the Peg from the open night to the last.
When I hear the Pegasus, I think of one person, kid. I think of Nelson Vega. Bro, if you watch this later, I miss you, brother.
I think he was there that day. He brought his daughter, and he made it for that show.
I can't wait till you come back to Florida
with Tommy. And damn it, it was like me and Tommy were the only people setting up the ring. And I said, What the hell's going on here, Tommy? I'm busting a sweat. I'm about to, whoa.
You want to know something?
The twins came out. They admitted they had never set a ring up, but they're willing to help and learn. And I told them how to get the turnbuckles on and the pads at least. I literally had to yell at 8 of the dude's kids to say, "Yo, quit putting on makeup in the bathroom or oil or whatever the fuck y'all are doing and set this ring up, or we're just gonna put it back in the U-Haul."
You know who are good kids that I enjoyed booking one time, and they fucking, you was there, Primo. You was there from the very beginning of Shadow at the second floor. Who was it? Kiss. It was Kiss It. It was Gio. It was Tiny Tanalia, Brian Atomic, all of them, bro. I mean, they did not idle. They did not leave until that ring was like completely down. And then after that, since it was such a cool venue that we had,
I don't even know how we fit that thing. Like, got
by pieces. Everything was by pieces.
Narrow stairs, and I think everybody felt like, damn, they knew how much it was to get it up there, so they wanted to at least grab something and take it
out. And I always remember that because every show I ever did after that, I could actually depend on. Like, I haven't done business with Brian Atomic and Tiny Tanalia in a long time, but I could depend on them when it comes to that. I could depend on Kiss It if I booked them to help me. I could depend on Gio to help me. I could depend on LJ to help me. I could depend even fucking Panthers fucking dumbass. I could fucking count on him to help me. And I would love to see them get more bookings and more exposure because these are kids that you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. Now you got other kids that they go to all these mud shows every week and now they think they're fucking superstars. And then, they come to shows, they come late. Listen, they come late. They don't want to help. And then,
Tell me if I'm wrong, though, Mikey. And this is the last thing I wanted to do was to bring in guys and make NCW great and then have all these other promoters act like, I'm not booking you because you are on NCW.
Well, that's retarded because we're independent contractors.
Like, crazy to me. Crazy work, man. I don't know.
Well, that's because that's why
now I feel like
week by week, our mission is going to be, my mission is going to be to continue to educate the new generation on letting them know they 1099 employees. Let's be real. How many of them this year filed out taxes for the money they made in the industry this year? None. I mean, they couldn't.
Well,
you want to know why?
Know that there was a 1099, even including some old veterans. I was like, how are you even alive, honestly?
So we need to start educating some of these guys on respecting their craft, respecting the promotions. Listen, you could be booked every week, but that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't fucking mean a thing, bro. It's where you get booked at.
As you progress, like, you have to, when you start watering down your own product, for instance, in the music business, when you're first starting, man, you're doing open mics, you're doing clubs 3-4 nights a week, anywhere, everywhere you can get on stage. And you kind of want to do that. Hell, you bought slots. Tommy, you tell you, we paid for slots, bro. I mean, I literally was like, some of these guys, I feel like you need to pay to even get in my ring and let me see what you got. And we what was the guy on the Apollo, the clown that would come out? We should have that in the middle of the match. If it's trash,
Dante
you're out of that ring. You get
Dante Velez just left a message. You got me, homie. I'm always down. All gas, no brakes. Tommy left a message. I got blacklisted by a few just for saying NCW, but fuck them all. Hey, I got a question. Now that Dante's on here, bro, I might have to do this 23andMe, son. Because what is he identifying now as Cuban?
Hey man, you don't know his aunt. You don't know it could be.
Bro, is Fidel really his uncle, bro? Like, for real, is Fidel really his uncle? When did this happen?
Hey, bro, you know how it is. You don't got to be uncle by blood, but Unc picks you up because he takes care of you,
Yo!
Dante be getting shit on in this business, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little worried.
I did go to a show I did go to a show. It was one of those Friday night gimmicks, and he
Was
came
it a
all the
bar
way
gimmick?
down.
Was
Not
it a bar gimmick?
No, it
No.
was like an actual school show. Let's call it.
Okay.
School show Friday night, packed house every Friday. It was going good, and Dante came. I don't know. I think he was in a tag team with Jits. Jits Mud, what's it? Mud Throat or what are they called? His faction that he's forming. But Dante had a good crowd.
You said Mud Throat.
I love Jit. You know,
You say Cutthroat, you said Mud Throat.
I know he can take it. So yeah, Jit was there with Cutthroat. They had the fam there, and you know, I don't know whose school these guys went through. I don't know who coached them. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm as a high school football coach, like I could tell the Jits that came from the Progress Village Panthers, the Jags, Woodland Terrace. You knew who coached. They came from Coach Smoke. They came from Coach Dre. They came from Coach Wheezy. But then you get that Timmy who don't even know how to get in the stance and you know, but
Tommy wrote, I can actually say I never paid for a slot. Ask any pro that booked me. Yo, that's that's a real thing. I know some of you guys are watching right now. That is a real thing. People pay to be on shows or people pay promoters. I done got hit up. Listen,
like, oh, how much? And they'd get mad because they used to try to hit me, and I say, oh, all right, no problem.
Bro,
give me my 5 minutes.
When I booked Carlito to come to Ocala for the first time, you know how many hit-ups Vince and I got about, oh, let me wrestle them. Let me wrestle him. Let me wrestle them. At the end, one dude was like, well, I'll give you $300. I really need to go over with Carlito. I was like, yo, you know who I started showing the messages to? Because I put Cha-Cha and Carlito to wrestle. I'm like, yo, Cha-Cha, look at this, bro.
Heavy as fuck.
That's that heavy shit, bro. You need 4 millimeter. You need that 4 millimeter, bro.
That's that copper, right? That's that 2 millimeter copper.
That's that 2 millimeter right here, bro. That's that.
No, that's that zinc and gold right there.
This is the Southern Heavyweight Wrestling Championship belt.
Oh,
I got
I wanted to go through some of these. Well, let's segue back to the guys that we built NCW with and the show coming up and the talent that are on it, Mikey, because our two ADHD asses are just talking. Segue.
No, so we got Tommy through. I want to know about these two ring announcers that are fighting for each other.
You got Ashton Blanton, the kid's super talented, awesome ring announcer. I mean, he knows the game. He knows how to put it up.
And now
it's on just being the greatest ring announcer, Joey Styles. I don't know.
You said the greatest ring announcer was Joey Styles?
I mean, like a Joey Styles. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
That is your opinion. The greatest announcer of all time to me will always be Howard Finkel and Michael Buffer. That's it.
He is Gordon Soley is my
Gordon Soley?
Announcer, not a ring announcer. Gordon was a broadcaster. Right?
Yeah. Ring announcer was
Michael Buffer.
Michael Buffer?
Gotta be Buffer.
But for wrestling, I mean, as soon as you hear the following contest is scheduled for one fall, you automatically think, hey, I got a funny story for you. I did a show for CCW in Nashville one time, and it was two ring announcers, 14 matches. I'd had half, he had half. I had all the top names. This fucker gives me the wrong paper, and I'm like, in the ring, agony. Agony doesn't come out. I say it again, agony. Fucking Rudy Gonzalez comes out, bro. Grabs the mic and goes,
Bet your ass up.
Someone tells this fat, fake Howard Finkel to get the fuck out the ring. I got out the ring. Went over to Dan. I was like, hey, did I fucked up? He's like, yeah, Agony's next match. I don't know what happened. Let Rudy do his thing. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Sat right back down. But So we got the NWA coming to Summerfield. All right.
Invading. You got Brian Idol and Natalia Markova. Carolina Cruz made
Now,
her debut.
Talk to me about Carolina Cruz, and
she made her debut the same episode as Dom or Nick Swift on Power. It was last week's episode, not this week that came out Tuesday, but the week before. And Carolina Cruz was in a 3-way for the championship. Come
what?
out of a NXT training facility.
That's I seen started.
That. The real deal, bro. Made her debut, and the Havana Savage, Primo. I mean,
and then we just found out that she's also related to Fidel too.
I mean, you know those Cubanos, bro. Everybody's Primo, bro.
I don't listen, bro. I spoke to, you know, whatever promotion I go to, I bring a bodyguard. I'm gonna have to bring my bodyguard. I'm gonna bring my bodyguard.
Maybe they like Cuban sandwiches better. I don't know.
I don't know about all that now, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so you got Idol coming in. You got Catalina Cruz. Who else you got coming in from the NWA?
Natalia Markova.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll be.
Seems like he's freezing over there with that cheap Wi-Fi he got going on. But I know he said Natalia. I did see the Voodoo Queen will be there too. She's also from the NWA. It looks like Paul froze there. You know, Paul, you need real Wi-Fi. So we're going to segue to this. Folks, if you're interested in getting any Wi-Fi, contact Expedia. 1-800-EXPEDIA. Yeah, he's buffering over there. But real quick, Dante just gave another shout out. He writes, Ashton is scared of me, but I'll be surprised if he shows up on the 31st. Ooh. I guess Ashton and Dante got some old school beef that we don't know about. I think Primo probably got zapped. I think that's probably what happened here. Yeah, he's definitely offline. Also, we got all these other guys coming in. Let me just switch over real quick. I want to make sure I get some of this covered. Oh, guys, remember, use the hashtag hat. And also, we're going to be selling these Michael El Reyy King of Trash Talk shirts over there. We got a couple of them and some Ring Fever shirts if you're interested. It's $25. I'm only bringing XL, and I'm only bringing 2XL and 3XL because mostly everybody's fat. You know what I'm saying? What up, Chavo? How you doing, bro? Thank you for your love and support. Primo says he's in the bunker. I'm gonna try the same link you use. You can click back in. Like I said, we just had Ned Dogg Wrestling on here. He had to leave real quick. You know, he ain't have the real good Wi-Fi. But May 31st, it's official. I will be there. We still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm managing, ring announcing. You know what? Maybe I'll settle the score with fucking Jonathan and Ashton. We'll put them both to battle in front of me because let's be real. They both could fight for fucking ring announcer of the year, but we all know I'm better than both of them at ring announcing. So maybe I could be like the judge and see who's better. Like I said, love and support all you guys that loved and support the show. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick because I want to smoke real quick. Next week we'll talk a little bit more, probably Friday. I just wanted to come on here, talk a little NCW, talk about how, you know, I was hacked. I'm back. Shout out to everybody that was on the page, Chavo, brother, everybody that's watching. Like I said, May 31st will be in Summerfield, 13641 US 441. Look it up online. Got some El Rey shirts, size 2X and 3X. We got NWA wrestlers coming to Marion County. NWA wrestlers coming to Marion County. If you're from Marion County, all my old Adrenaline OCW fans, pull up. Pull up. You know, I bring the best type of shows. I possibly can when they come to Marion County. And all those fans that so actually support me and don't go to these fucking mud shows that come to Ocala, I love you guys. Honestly, you guys are funny, bro. It's like nothing moves in Ocala unless it got my name on it. It's so funny. There's so many companies moving here with I'm gonna do something, and they be like, nope, El Rey's not on it. We're not going. So I appreciate you guys. That's why I hope we have fun. May 31st, fun. That's the key thing. Promo code HACK at NetDog.com for your 2 free VIP tickets. They just wrote that right now. HACK, HACKED. Get 2 free tickets, man, on me. Also, like I said, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Thanks for everybody. For it, we're gonna be doing more YouTubes and stuff. This is just a regular live. The actual Ring Fever show, we'll be bringing it back Saturday. I'll do a nice interview Saturday, and the following week I'm gonna be on one of the top 4 podcasts in the U.S. Not gonna tell you who it is. You're just gonna have to figure it out when I'm on it. We're gonna talk about Florida indie drama. So stay tuned because I'm gonna go super viral after that. Like I said, NCW, once again, before we go, promo code HACK, NetDog.com, or go to Eventbrite. Go to the NetDog page on Facebook. Type in HACK, get 2 VIP tickets. And this is Yo King signing out. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later.